Hello, welcome to the video. I still don't know what to do for the intro, but today I'm going to be doing another sketchbook tour because you guys really seem to love those. This is my 7th sketchbook. I just finished it. Well, not just, I finished it a while ago. But yeah, this is an Who marker pad, so the paper is a little bit thicker than my last sketchbook. I thought it was good for like marker and watercolor and stuff. I didn't really decorate the cover this time though, except for that. So yeah, let's get into the video. So on the first page here, you can see this was started on March 13th and finished on July 31st, so just about 4.5 months. So not as good as my last one, but I was also working on my comic like throughout the... And here we have the opening page, Sketchbook 7, with a little character. I don't really know who this is, I just drew him at one point in the sketchbook and thought it looked cool, so I drew him on the front here. Here's Sketchbook 7 in a fancy font. And my goals. So my goals were draw more realism, draw in different styles, draw hands for once. I did that a little bit, same with draw things besides characters, but still most of what I drew is my characters. Improve character designs, yeah, definitely did that, like I said. Most of the things I drew were characters. Make sketching videos. Well, I haven't uploaded in more than a month, so you know how that turned out. Draw every day, draw from life. I did some of that. So yeah. Overall goals, nah. So on this first page here, I just did some little doodles with my original characters. I can already tell that like every time I finish a sketchbook, I get like slightly better at drawing anatomy. I can already tell there are a lot of things wrong with this drawing. So I guess that's good. I'm getting better, yay. So here are some like doodles of my characters. I don't really know what this is. It's supposed to be like some board thing or something. I just thought it looked cool, so I drew it. Alright, next page here, we've got some Demon Slayer characters because that's what I was watching. OCs, and then Boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin'. Yes, I drew Friday Night Funkin' in this sketchbook. There's more of that. So yeah, I kind of like what I did with the hair. I kind of went back. I sketched all of this, and then I went back with colored pencil, and then colored in the hair. I thought that was pretty cool. Here we've got some thumbnails for a drawing with one of my characters that was never gonna happen. And then here we've got some eyes, like realism, slightly more realistic stuff for once. So I really like how that one turned out. This one was okay, but this one I like the shading on the sides and stuff. Next one, here we just got some blue pen sketches that I went over with pencil. Not really much to talk about on this page. Oh, this is a watercolor landscape that I made with pencil and watercolor. Here we have some of my old OCs. I don't really draw them very often because they are like old characters, but I really like how I did like them facing to the side. I don't know, I just thought that looked cool, so. And then here we've got some random heads. These I decided to color in, and then hands for once. So I did do that for my goals. They're not very good, but I did do that. As you can see, a lot of the things I just draw like little circles for the hands. But I did start drawing hands on my characters more, like by the end of this. So this green and blue, I guess I was feeling pretty green and blue. Yeah, I just drew this, sketched it out, added fine liner and marker over it, and then I did the little lines in the background and stuff to make it look more fancy. And then there's this, I just drew this with marker, I didn't sketch this out beforehand. Here we've got some drawings of my OCs and a little cartoony puppy thing. Here we've got Ryan's outfits. If you don't know, Ryan is my main OC that I draw a lot, but I can never figure out what outfit to draw him in. So I just drew him in a bunch of different outfits. None of these I really liked to be his main outfit. I don't know if he's gonna even have a main outfit, but I have some ideas that I haven't actually drawn out yet. And then here we have some little sketch drawing things of my other characters from the other universe. Here just got some little pen sketches, nothing really to see here. What is that pose? It looks like he's twerking. So this is marker. There's like, oh, ow. It's just a little window thing. Windows, fruit, apple, and then I just wrote the word blue in blue marker and then went over it with black, like to make a little gradient. I thought that looked cool. And then hello. Oh, yep, there's more F and F stuff. And then we have drawings in highlight. I actually really like this. I drew in highlighter. Well, I first sketched in very light colored pencil, and then I colored it in with highlighter, and then I went over it with dark black marker. So here on this next page, we just have some more sketches. Oh, yeah, this was thumbnail-y thingies for a school project that I was gonna do. I didn't really know what to do for it, so I just decided to draw some stuff in my sketchbook. The thing that we had to do was, it was called a creative adaptation of the gold rush. We basically had to draw the gold rush. It was cool, and I drew it digitally. Yeah, here we've got more. This is Ryan in the Friday Night Funkin' style, but basically what I meant by that was I just like traced over the boyfriend sprite and then added Ryan stuff, and then here I just drew like something in the style. And then here we have the same character that I used on the front page. And then I wrote the word Rhythm. I guess that's his name. His name will be Rhythm. Here we've got some random marker sketches, marker scribbles, doodles, thing, the letter E. Now this is outside, like this is, I'm not sure if I drew this in another sketchbook. I feel like I've drawn this before, but this is the view from my outside window, like onto my deck, and I decided to take a picture of that and just draw it. And then here we've got some poses, characters, poses, yeah, and then I drew a fancy line. I'm trying to get better at anatomy because you could probably see that at the beginning of the sketchbook my anatomy wasn't great, so here are some poses. Here we've got another character, like the concept designs, the first designs for him. So what I was gonna do here was I was gonna paint the deck of my skateboard like with spray paint, but that never ended up happening. I still want to do that. Here, like always, doodles of my OCs. I added color to them. And then on this next page here, we just have a little landscape thing with a street lamp and a tree. It was just a little pen drawing. Oh, this was for a comic that I was making with my friends that was like supposed to be stupid. Again, I feel like I've drawn this in my other sketchbook and it was like in the video and stuff, but I'm not sure about that. These are some characters for, it's a comic called Boxy the Box that I was making with some of my friends, and it's supposed to be like really stupid and it's great. So, oh yeah, and then on the next page I didn't know what to draw. I had art block, so I drew an art block. Yeah, a lot of this sketchbook I had like art block and I had no idea what to draw and I didn't feel like drawing, and a lot of my drawings were bad, so I drew an art block so that I could just draw something. And then on this next page, I actually really like this drawing. This is my D&D character, Alton Cinder. You might be able to tell, but I kind of like used a pit crew as a reference for this. So I used like pit crew and then I drew it on paper. Here you've got some more over-the-top character designs. I just drew them because I thought they were cool, and then random sketch doodle things. I don't know what these are. I guess I tried to draw the outline of a person, like using negative space, if that's what you would call it. I like this one, but you can tell I did do the other line, so that's not really how negative space works. I did the outline first and then filled in a square. And here we've got Jen from TTOT. Check out www.megauniverse.net. These are some of my characters. And then here we've got some of my friends, but abstract. I was drawing this while I was on a call with them, and I was showing it abstract art. And here we got more doodles of my OCs, because whenever I don't know what to draw and I just want to draw, this is like my default. Here we have some little sketches with highlighter. Not much to say about that, except I was drawing in highlighter. Again. And then here we have people with slightly more realistic proportions. Nice. I actually used guidelines. Here we've got, oh, I like that. I like the dark brown lines going over it. I think that's cool. So there we got an apple, more characters, even more characters. That person doesn't have any hands or feet, but I like how I did the clothes. This is me in the Friday Night Funkin' style because I like how the style looks. I think it's cool. And I'm holding drumsticks because I play the drums, if you didn't know that about me. Yay. And then this is like my little character that I used for the animation video. I don't know if it's like a persona or a self-sona or whatever you would call it. This is one of my friend's characters. We were doing this thing where she would give me her characters to draw and then in my style, and then I would give her my characters to draw in her style. You're not supposed to know about that yet. That's something for Mega Universe Collision. And then these are some other characters for Ryan Radar that I would say you're also probably supposed to not know about. And then this, what do I draw? Again, the struggle. And then here is the character you're not supposed to know about. That is a sneak peek. Oh yeah, for this, I drew this. I think I was camping at the time, so I drew a little camping scene and stuff. And I was just kind of like playing around in the sketchbook with my brother. And then I drew this with my left hand. And then my brother drew this with his left hand. So yeah, we were just kind of playing around. That was fun. Here's one of the times that I doodled on a page, but then I tried to make it look nice with like little shapes and stuff in the background. So these, the ferns that I drew. So I was with like my grandparents and we were camping, and when we were on a hike thing, we saw a bunch of different types of ferns, and I drew this fern because why not? I need things to draw for this doodle page. And then they were like looking over at my drawings and they were like, why don't you draw all of the ferns that you saw? And so I decided to do that. And then here we just have some doodles, OCs, there's a campfire with a marshmallow, some skateboard thing, an actual hand. This is just a little pattern. I like patterns like that. I used like one of them for my channel barrier and then just drew the galaxy scene behind it for my channel barrier thing. I like this kind of pattern. And then here we've got some marker drawings. When I didn't have a pencil with me, or usually I did, but just when I didn't feel like drawing in pencil, I just drew little marker things, like this little squiggle. I just added a bunch of lines to it. Oh yeah, here's more Friday Night Funkin' characters, doodles, stuff. That I turned into a finish thing. So yeah, that's cool. Random doodle thing, that mostly blank page, and Ryan Radar characters that haven't been released yet. I actually really like this page. I like that I did the finished illustrations, but it still looks cool. It's not just one finished illustration. I spent a lot of effort on this page. Oh wow, that's a decent hand. Here we have some of the characters. Most of them I drew on this last page here. And here we have some more doodles of characters. Ryan's wearing his slimy monkey shirt, because of course. This is my drawing for the 1-year anniversary of Mega Universe. If you haven't checked out Mega Universe yet, I would highly recommend doing that. So here we've got some more drawings. We've got Ryan wearing his slimy monkey drip, and the art block. Again, return of the art block, but this time with my characters sitting on them. Here we've just got some little pencil sketches of poses, more random sketches, doodles. Here's another one of my D&D characters. This is Atmos. I talked about him in a video, like the last video I posted a while ago. But here I was just trying to design an outfit for him. I like this one. I like this outfit. And then I just drew him in his original outfit on this page. Here we've got more Ryan Radar characters. Here we've got a very messy Pen Doodle page. Yeah, this was really messy. I was just scribbling on the page because I didn't feel like drawing anything normal. And I'm pretty sure for this drawing I was trying to draw a picture of Ryan without taking the pen off the paper, but since it was a fine liner, it just ended up looking really weird. And then here we've got some more sketches. What do I draw? I feel like I've written that multiple times in the sketchbook. And then here I'm trying to decide a color palette for this character, who's going to be a Ryan Radar character, OC. I just smacked my camera, that's nice. But I was trying to like design a color palette for him, and I did these like 4 things just to see what looks better. Oh yeah, here we've got a character for a Friday Night Funkin' mod that I'm never going to make because I don't know how to code. This was also the same person that I did this of, so the same character. I just did this on my iPad like digitally and then printed it out. This is a drawing of a futuristic plane because there are a couple of those in Ryan Radar, the comic, so I just have to draw it like concept art and stuff. Oh wow, that's the end. Here is the end page of the sketchbook. This sketchbook was definitely, I feel like last sketchbook I pumped it out in like 2.5 months and I was like, yay, I love drawing, this is great. And then this, I was just like, I don't feel like drawing in my sketchbook. I'm just going to scribble random things on paper to say I drew today. So I think this drawing is very fitting, and then I did a fancy little end page. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out, like with the algorithm and stuff. Also, check out www.megauniverse.net for cool comics and stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!